Hello, let's continue our Sudoku adventure with Changing Lanes by Matt Tressel. So this continues our theme week, which is Sudoku rules do not apply. So it's going to break Sudoku rules in some way. So let's go over the rules to this one. This is a mini doku. So we're placing the digits 1 to 6 once each in each row and each column. Additionally, each of these marked 2 by 2 boxes cannot repeat digits. Now, obviously, they don't have 1 to 6 once each, but we don't repeat digits in these marked 2 by 2 boxes. All right, in addition to that, we do have region sum lines in the grid. The way these work is you want to segment the line whenever you go through a box border. So here we've gone through a box border, so I've changed color. This does not go through a box border, so it's the same color. And then this goes through a box border, so we change color. So we end up with 3 segments: the green segment, the purple segment, and the orange segment. All of the segments on the same line have the same sum. So these two are actually the same digit as each other. Say this was a 4 and this was a 4. This could be 1 and 3. So this sums to 4, this sums to 4, and that sums to 4. And that fulfills this line. Now that doesn't mean all the lines sum to 4. It just means this line has a sum of 4. The segments on other lines can have a different sum. But within the same line, it's the same sum. And that's it. Those are the rules. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself. And I'm going to get started right now. I'm noticing a few gimmies here. So we can't repeat in these 3 cells because they are in the same 2 by 2. And so the minimum I could put here, and we know we're having the digits 1 to 6. So the minimum I can put here is 1, 2, 3. Now that already adds to 6, which is my biggest digit. So this is going to have to be 1, 2, 3, and this is 6. There's no wiggle room there. Same thing here. This is 1, 2, 3, and this is 6. Now we know this is a 4 or a 5 because it can't be 1, 2, 3, and it can't repeat in the column, so it can't be 6. And so this is the same digit. This is 4 or 5. Now adding to 4 would be 1 plus 3. Adding to 5 would be 1 plus 4 or 2 plus 3. So I guess these just aren't 5 or 6. This is the same deal. These are 4, 5. And something that's interesting is that does make 4, 5 pairs. So whatever these are the other ones. All right. Whatever these two add to, that's this one. So it's 3, 4, 5, or not a 6. 3, 4, or 5. 6 is in the row. These two still pretty open. They can't be smaller than 3 because the minimum I can put here is 1, 2. And they're not 6. So they're from 3, 4, 5. Interesting. I'm thinking about 1s and 2s in these columns, but do anything about where 6 goes in various rows and columns, perhaps? Or yeah, this row needs a 6. It can't repeat in this 2 by 2 box. And all these other ones are marked non-6. So that's our 6 for the row. We know we need a 6 in this row as well. It's here or here. This row needs a 6 here or here. How about this row? Yes, this row we put the 6. And now this row we can place the 6. Interesting. So we need one more 6, and that's going to be here. All right, 6s are done. What's next? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5's in one of these two for the row. So this can't be 5 or 6. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Might be over penciling here. We'll see. These 4 or 5 pairs. Yeah, this is a 4 or 5 pair. So this is a 3. That's a 3. This is a 1, 2 pair. So that can't be 3, and that can't be 3. 3's in one of these two. These aren't 3's either. 3's in one of these two. So we can't put a 3 on this sum, which means it can't be add to 4. It can't be 1, 3. So it has to add to 5, and without a 3, that's 1, 4. So this doesn't have the 1, which means the 1's here. So that's not 1. 2, 3 pair, 1, 4 pair. That means that's 5. That's a 5. That means that's 4. That's 4. So this has to be 1, 3. That's 1 plus 3. That's 2 and 3. That's a 2 and a 1. Nice. All right. Let's keep going. That's 4 and 1. That's not 4. That's not 1. How am I adding to 5? Not with a 4. So that's 2 and that's 3. That's 2 and that's 1. That's 2 and 3. This row needs a 4. This row needs a something, a 5. This needed a 5. All right. 2 digits left for this column, a 1 and a 4. This 1 tells us the order, 4 and 1. Here I need a 4 for the column. I'd like to scan boxes better, but I can't this time. 5 for the column, and this row needs a 2. All right. Nice puzzle, Matt. I enjoyed that logic. I like that you were able to use region sum lines with alternative regions. That was pretty neat. But yeah, having 1 through 6 in each row and column and having non-repeats in the boxes did make it feel very Sudoku-like, but we were able to do slightly different things with it. All right, cool. Well, let me know how you did, and if you enjoyed this, why don't leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.